Can you feel it, Warriors Nation? That familiar tremor, that electric buzz in the air? The kind that signals a seismic shift is on the horizon, a move so audacious, so perfectly timed. It could reshape our destiny. For seasons, we've watched our beloved Golden State Warriors navigate the treacherous waters of the NBA, always competitive, always entertaining. But perhaps, just perhaps, missing that one undeniable piece to truly reclaim their throne. Now, whispers from the league's inner sanctums are growing louder, pointing to a potential target so tantalizing, so perfectly suited to our needs, that it's impossible to ignore. But this time, it comes with a heart-wrenching dilemma. Are we, the Golden State Warriors, truly ready to sacrifice a piece of our future, to bid farewell to beloved young talents, all for the chance of bringing the ultimate weapon, the kind of versatile scoring machine we haven't seen since him? Is Lauri Markkanen the answer? And are we prepared to pay Danny Ainge's infamous exorbitant price? The Golden State Warriors front office, under the astute leadership of Mike Dunleavy Jr., has been relentlessly active behind the scenes. Even after strategic moves that have injected renewed competitiveness into the franchise, there's a palpable sense that the job isn't finished. The overarching mission remains clear: to fortify the roster, to maximize every precious moment of Stephen Curry's unparalleled genius, and to ensure that this championship window remains not just open, but wide open for as long as humanly possible. In this relentless pursuit of perfection, a name has emerged with a force that has captivated both analysts and the most ardent fans: Lauri Markkanen, the towering star of the Utah Jazz, a player who embodies the modern NBA power forward with a blend of youth, height, and devastating offensive firepower. The speculation surrounding Markkanen isn't mere conjecture. It stems from internal declarations that the team is still actively seeking a player who can seamlessly combine these crucial attributes. And when you look at Lauri Markkanen, it's as if he was custom designed for this very purpose. At 27 years old, the Finnish phenom has transcended expectations, evolving into one of the league's most complete and versatile big men. Last season, he showcases immense talent by averaging over 23 points and 8 rebounds per game, statistics that speak volumes about his impact. What truly sets him apart, however, is his unique skill set: a consistent, high-volume three-point shot, exceptional mobility for his size, and a physical presence in the paint that belies his graceful movement. This is precisely the type of player the Golden State Warriors have been yearning for: a dynamic force who can stretch the floor, attack the rim, and contribute on the boards. A player, dare we say, reminiscent of the kind of offensive versatility Kevin Durant brought to the Bay. The interest from the Warriors, we're told, is far from new. Sources close to the league indicate that Golden State has previously sounded out the Utah Jazz regarding a potential Markkanen trade. However, those initial conversations never truly gained traction, largely due to the notoriously high asking price set by Jazz general manager Danny Ainge. Ainge, a shrewd and uncompromising negotiator, is infamous for demanding robust packages that typically involve multiple first-round draft picks and a collection of promising young talents. Historically, this kind of steep demand has deterred many suitors, forcing teams to back away from potential blockbusters. This time, however, the landscape might be shifting. The Utah Jazz, still very much entrenched in the comprehensive rebuilding process, are not under immediate pressure to contend at the top of the Western Conference. This lack of urgency can make them more amenable to considering a trade package centered around long-term assets, rather than immediate win-now pieces. On the other side of the coin, the Golden State Warriors face a profound dilemma. Do they sacrifice a significant portion of their carefully cultivated future, including highly touted young talents like Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody, or the fan-favorite Brandon Podziemski, to acquire a player who could instantly elevate them to undeniable championship contender status? It's a classic present versus future conundrum, amplified by the ticking clock of Stephen Curry's unparalleled prime. Adding another layer of intrigue to this high-stakes chess match is the reported stance of Draymond Green. Sources close to the team suggest that Green has, in the past, voiced opposition to a trade for Markkanen, believing it would be a mistake to part with valuable young talent and multiple draft picks for any single player, no matter how good. Draymond's influence within the organization and his solid relationship with the basketball operations department are well documented. His voice carries significant weight in key roster decisions. However, following the successful adjustments and renewed competitiveness of the last season, the front office appears to be more open than ever to exploring bold, audacious proposals, especially if such a move promises to maximize the remaining years of Curry's peak. This internal dynamic adds a fascinating layer of drama to an already compelling potential trade. From a purely technical standpoint, Markkanen's fit with the Warriors appears nothing short of perfect. He would bring precisely what the current roster still lacks: a modern power forward capable of elite floor spacing, while simultaneously offering a physical presence without compromising the team's fluid offensive movement. Imagine the possibilities. Markkanen could seamlessly play alongside Draymond Green or Al Horford, making the defensive system even more versatile and unpredictable. His ability to knock down long-range shots with consistency would stretch opposing defenses to their breaking point, creating even wider driving lanes and open looks for Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson. This isn't just about adding another scorer. It's about unlocking new dimensions for an already potent offense, making it virtually unguardable. But, as always, the elephant in the room remains the cost. Danny Ainge and the Jazz are unlikely to entertain a modest proposal. To truly pry Markkanen away from Utah, Golden State would almost certainly need to include multiple future first-round draft picks and, crucially, at least 2 of their key young players. This is a sticking point, the aspect that would undoubtedly divide opinions among the fan base and analysts alike. The franchise has diligently worked to balance its present championship aspirations with the need to build for a sustainable future. A trade of this magnitude would be a decisive swing, a clear declaration of all in on the present, potentially at the expense of long-term flexibility. As of now, there's no official confirmation that concrete negotiations are underway, but the interest is undeniably real and palpable. Should the Utah Jazz signal any openness to moving their star forward, you can be sure the Golden State Warriors will enter the bidding war with fierce determination. And while it's still too early to definitively say whether Lauri Markkanen will ever don the iconic blue and gold, one thing is abundantly clear. The Golden State Warriors are leaving no stone unturned in their relentless pursuit of greatness. If the front office decide to push all their chips to the center of the table, the arrival of the Finnish sharpshooter could very well be the seismic shift that propels the Warriors back to the absolute pinnacle of the NBA. So, Warriors Nation, what's your gut feeling? Is Lauri Markkanen the missing piece, the Kevin Durant type fit we've been searching for, capable of elevating this team back to championship glory? And are you willing to see beloved young talents like Kuminga, Moody, or Podziemski depart to make such a monumental trade happen? The stakes couldn't be higher, and the debate is just beginning. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button if you're excited by the prospect of Markkanen in a Warriors uniform. And subscribe to the channel for all the latest Golden State Warriors news, rumors, and in-depth analysis. We want to hear from you. Let the discussion rage.